Jeremy Clarkson just exposed a bitter truth about Rachel Reeves that could end her career. UK politics shaken. In British politics, careers are built on image, message control, and the careful choreography of public trust. But every so often, someone walks in and throws a spanner in the works, and that someone, once again, is none other than Jeremy Clarkson. Before we dive into what could be the most career-damaging revelation yet for Rachel Reeves, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. On this channel, we uncover the stories that rattle the headlines, and today's expose is not just talk, it's a political earthquake. It started, as it often does, with a casual comment, except this time, it wasn't so casual. In a now viral interview, Jeremy Clarkson, known for his no-filter commentary and brutal honesty, dropped a truth bomb that even seasoned political insiders didn't see coming. And this one? It landed right in the heart of Labour's economic credibility. Clarkson, who spent the past few years reinventing himself as a countryside commentator and voice of rural Britain, revealed a long-buried detail from Reeves' time as a Bank of England economist, a period Rachel Reeves has always highlighted as the cornerstone of her financial expertise. But here's the twist. According to Clarkson, during her time at the bank, Reeves allegedly oversaw or co-authored a now-restricted internal report that strongly advised against raising capital lending support to small independent farms and local food producers, a policy that, if implemented, would have crushed the very agricultural businesses Clarkson now champions through his diddly squat farm. He didn't stop there. Clarkson claimed that Reeves stood firmly on the side of cold economics, not real lives, and accused her of hiding her real policy instincts behind what he called pre-election cosplay of compassion. That quote alone lit a fire on social media. Within hours, clips of Clarkson's interview were trending under hashtags like #Clarkson vs Reeves, #Bank Files Exposed, and #Reeves Reportgate. The revelation struck a nerve, not just because of Clarkson's bold delivery, but because it hits at the one thing Reeves has worked so hard to secure: public trust as Labour's economic backbone. And just when it seemed the story couldn't grow more serious, independent researchers began digging. Sure enough, archived summaries of internal economic discussions from the late 2000s began circulating. While not naming Reeves directly, the language matches her known assignments at the time. The proposals in those reports align uncomfortably well with Clarkson's claims, a quiet push away from regional economic support in favor of centralized growth models, seen by some as biased toward big business and financial elites. Now here's where things start to look really precarious for Rachel Reeves. Just days before this scandal broke, she was positioning herself as the next chancellor, with Labour surging in the polls. Her speeches were focused on fairness, reform, and rebuilding trust with the working and middle classes. But if Clarkson's claim holds, it paints a vastly different picture, one of a politician whose real views might run counter to the narrative she's selling today. And the public? They're watching closely. One comment under a viral video summed it up perfectly. "We voted for honesty. Not someone who hides behind spreadsheets." Before we get to the final twist in this saga, make sure you subscribe to the channel now. The next few days could change the trajectory of UK politics, and you'll want every update, unfiltered and fast. Now, here's the kicker. Clarkson, despite being a divisive figure, just did what no political opponent has managed to do so far: break through Rachel Reeves' polished armor and show a version of her that feels less like a public servant, and more like a strategist with a hidden past. Will Labour respond? Will Reeves come forward and address these claims head-on? Or will silence only make the noise louder? One thing's for certain, Jeremy Clarkson has just rewritten the conversation. And Rachel Reeves may have no choice but to explain the past she hoped the public would never question. Stay tuned, because this storm is just getting started.